my channel, Nell's Niche. I am going to be cooking a leg of lamb tonight. Roasting, I've got a roasting pan. If you don't have a roasting pan, it doesn't matter. You can use a normal, any sort of pan with a bit of foil over the top. It's very easy, very simple, and it's a yummy meal. The meat just falls off the bone. Let's get to it. Okay, so very simple. I've got a almost 2 kilo leg of lamb. Just put it in your roasting pan or whatever pan you have. I just like to spray a little bit of oil on it. You don't need to because it does have enough, but I just think it makes the stuff, the soup mix. I use the French onion soup mix. Got to be the generic brand, otherwise there's too much noodles in it. And I just sprinkle that like that, just like that. Put the lid on and into the oven. Okay, I'm just checking it again. And still looking really nice. Coming along nicely. Starting to get very soft. So just cover it again. Make sure that's turned around so there's no moisture getting out. And back in the oven. Okay, I'm just going to put on some roast veggies. I am using potatoes, carrot and pumpkin. I'm not going to roast the carrot. I'm going to actually turn it into honey carrot. So we just peel that. I'm not going to peel the pumpkin because I like the skin on with my roast. But for this I am going to peel the potatoes. And I'll make quarters of these. Them in the pan with the potatoes, and I just scratch them across the top. And then I just use that as a guide. So if you keep your knife straight, I make little slits, but I don't go all the way through. And I just use this chopstick as just a guide so I don't end up going all the way through. Now, I am just using canola oil. Any oil will do, and I just pour it over so that all of them have got a nice healthy dosing of it, and so that the bottom of the pan is kind of covered in oil. You can see there. Okay, so now you've got all the oil on them, just stick them in the oven as is with the meat you've had on all day. I'm going to do a few honey carrots. Cut the end off. The end off. And they're all ready to go as well. Just enough water in there. They'll sit on the stove also, ready for later on. This, I had a turkey baster, but I don't anymore because I keep melting them. And I just pour the oil over the potato so it goes down into all those grooves and crevices, like that. A little bit on the pumpkin as well, just so they get that nice crispy roast feel and taste and look. Just helps them to cook a bit better, helps those little wings to open up a bit. Just give them a good coating like that. And then back in the oven again. We're making the base for our pan gravy. I am using Maggi Rich. Now I just put my whisk in like that. And that is more than enough gravy. So just take any lumps out. A little bit of water, not a lot. Okay, so I've got the roast out of the pan, all that juicy goodness. I'll put that on the stove. I've just set this here, and I'm just going to put a little bit of foil over it. The pan's cold, I've just put it onto this to rest. I'm just sitting that over it to keep some of the heat in. Just keep mixing. Once it starts to thicken here in a minute. Now if you don't have a gravy mix, you can lose a little bit of corn flour the same way as I've done the gravy, and use these flavours from the bottom of your pan. It makes a really nice gravy too, and it does turn the gravy colour because of the stuff in your pan. Just keep mixing. Keep going across all those nice juicy parts. If you want a little bit extra zest, you can put like a quarter of a teaspoon of Vegemite in it. It makes it really nice as well. And as it gets thickened, just add a little bit more water, and then just keep going until you reach whatever consistency you like your gravy at. Make sure you cook it for long enough, because if you don't, you'll get a real, I don't know, uncooked flavour, just a real powdery flavour. But you'll see it change colour slightly. Doesn't seem to be getting much thicker now, so that'll be enough water. So we can just turn that off now, move it off the heat, and we're ready to serve.